Hope your Friday's going well. I remind you that if you want to study with GTO Wizard, like I'm going to show today, you can click a link below here, and you get 10% off your first purchase, which will be monthly or yearly or whatever you want to do. And today I wanted to show some GTO Wizard drills. So how do you access drills? If you don't want to create your own drill, then GTO Wizard has created some for you. So you can click this. Once you log in, you see this screen. You can click drills. And then you can click on GTO Wizard drills. Since I'm a tournament player, you can click on like MTTs and then choose whichever you want to do. So I've already prepared one of them in advance, which is single raise pots. So Chippy V, let's start with the drills. So 30 big blinds effective. We're from the big blind. I don't think there's a leading range here, so we check. He bets. Now, dilemma between calling and raising. I think both are an option. All in doesn't seem like an option to me. These are the two best options, I think. Let's go with a call. Ooh, it's a blunder. Raising was the preferable options, but once we didn't raise, of course, we keep on checking and hands over. But right now, when the hand's over and you can see your score, oops, what happened here? Then you go back to whatever flop decision you made, and I decided to just call, and you can restart the hand. So let's restart the hand. And now I'll go for a raise. And now double check mark is like the best thing you can get. One check mark is still okay, but not optimal. And now, guess we go 9 big blinds. Nice. Best move. Let's go. Next hand. Okay, now 25 big blind effective. Is this a board we want to range bet? I'm not sure, but ace 9 is strong enough probably. So I'm going to bet. I think 1.9 is too much. I'll go 1.15. Let's go. And now the 8 doesn't really do anything for my hand. And I think now this hand goes to the part of the range I just want to check. And he overbets the river. Most draws missed except 9-10. But I don't think this hand is strong enough to call, so I'm going to fold. Best move. Let's go. So do we want to lead when we hit trips on this flop? You can always see here the exact like starting positions and how many big blinds you have. Don't think all in is too much, but small raise seems okay to me. And he calls, and now there's half pot on the river. I think all in is the best move. Oh, it's a blunder. Now you can click here on the turn and see what's the difference between EV of all the options. So all the options are really close. I'm not really okay with the all in versus the check, but you can see that check is the preferred move. They want you to get them to bluff some. Okay. Continuing. Range bet. Oh, one check mark. They would have bet smaller. Okay, next. $100 big blind effective. It's a possible raise here, but I guess I'd rather have a suited hand with more backdoor than just this, but I'm not folding a gut shot here. Very bad card. I guess it's a check fold. See this part when you have to wait a bit, you don't have to do that. You can play drill a few tables in parallel, but it's harder to record a video about them. Fives. I think Jack Jack Deuce is a board that we want to bet our whole range on. So give it small. Only 10 big blind effective. I think you gotta fold here. Interesting that third pot wasn't the optimal move. We're going to check it out. Between check and betting big, I think here. Go with the check. And we hit the river and he checks. I don't think any king will check, so we have a clear value bet. Go for 6 bigs. Ooh, it's a blunder. He hits 9, but he calls. Okay, so let's see. Flop, I bet 2, but the ultimate bet was a pot size bet. Okay, when we're very deep, I guess pot size bet makes sense. Let's see what happened on the river with my mistake. So, check back 58% of the time. Very, very close in EV, so I'm not really bad, but not really that bad. That's okay. Let's continue. Check fold. This hand does nothing. Another 100 big blind. Don't really want to bet here. Oh, it's a blunder. Maybe this one is an interesting one to study. So, once you make a mistake and the hand's over, you can don't see it in the screen, but you have in the top right this like hat, and you can click study this spot, and then this like range opens, and we can see what the range would be, what our c-bet range would be. So you can't see all of the range, but I'm very surprised that there's only a 7% checking range here, and my hand was a pure bet. When there's only a 7% checking range, it's probably just a pure bet. Okay. I guess this is a check shove. Huh, no solution. That's weird. Next hand. What do you mean? Something is wrong. Okay. Ace high board would be a range bet. Let's bet it. He folds. They wanted a bigger size. Wow. I thought that when we're only 25 big blind effective, we don't have big sizes anymore. Was wrong. Okay. Now in big blind, had a check fold, I think. Oh, he bet overbet. I think that's interesting. He has an overbetting range here with 4s. Okay. Once again, my initial thought is when they're an ace paired a board, you should bet small, but it wasn't the optimal move. Do I give up? I think so. Oh, What is this? A blunder. Man, I've already given up, so oof. Let's see. Let's repeat the hand. So we know betting smaller wasn't good enough, so let's try betting a bit bigger. Third pot, that's the recommended size. Called. Now, I guess what makes sense is how would I bet with an ace to get it all in the river if I want to add bluffs? So I guess 8 would make it 24 something and an easy all in on the river. Okay, one check mark, but he folded. So what was the correct move here? Oh, 5.5. Interesting. Next hand. When there's an ace on the board, second pairs usually don't really raise, so I guess calling is the only move. Calling again on the turn seems okay. Checks back. Now the question is, do we have value? I think we do. Has to be small. Let's go 2.5 and he snaps. Nice, we got our value, but what did he hope for us to do? Bet bigger, 6 big blinds. Okay, next hand. 15 effective, 1.1 seems to be good. Next hand. Being a king, 30 big blinds effective. Is it a raising hand here? Ooh, 2 pair on the turn. Okay. Now we get to size big. Draws missed. We can get from weaker kings a check back to value, so I guess I'm gonna go 5 or 7. Let's go 7. No. Snaps. What do they want? 7, 12.16. Overbet. Interesting. But look, it's the same EV, so basically I got made the correct move. Yeah, third pot. Easy check call. The way you see this 8 here, it's basically a randomizer to help you in decisions that you need to mix. To sometimes do something and sometimes do. See, now there is 31, but it's not really relevant for beginners. So you can, ooh. I thought there's no way there's value here with a 7. When a flush gets there, guess I was wrong. They bet small. It kind of opens you up to a raise, but since the flush draw opened and he checked back, he doesn't have many flush draws. So I guess that means we can still value bet 7. Interesting. Kind of want to check back here. Nice. And now I think we can just try to get the showdown. Ace high is good a lot of the time, and it can call on many rivers. Here I can try and bluff with the ace of spades, but I think checking is just good enough. Ooh, just one check mark. He preferred an all-in. All-in is interesting because it's very hard to 4-5 to call. Let's do play from here and see if 4-5 can call on this river if I go all-in. No, he cannot. So theory. Oh, he didn't have it this time. Oh, they randomize his hand again. Interesting. Okay. So he gave up c-betting here. I feel like I can fold him out of ace high many, many times. So we gotta go for two streets here. No. Ugh. This is a very bad card. What do they want me to do on the turn? Another check? Yeah, okay. Betting and checking almost, you see, almost the same EV. So it's, sometimes I'm not really okay with their, like, yellow. I did okay. Oh, oops, I thought I was a big line. Now, after checking the flop, I think this hand is similar to the ace-king hand, just want to get to showdown. But I guess it had to be a c-bet on the flop, yeah. Jack 3-3 seems like a always c-bet kind of board. King 10, good hand. It's just a call. No raising reasons. Ooh. Do we lead now? I think we do. Nice. Perfect. Score, and we score a boat on the river. Do I go 15? I think so. You have to go really big, and he has to be folding an ace sometimes, and I have the missed flush draws. No. Wrong size. What is the right size then? Check. What? What? Why would I check? Wrong move on the flop. Checking. Let's start again. Queen 6-6. I guess he has so much 6x coverage that you don't really want to inflate the pot. But now I do want to inflate the pot. Called. Yeah, we're not going to fold a full house, sorry. What happened here? I made a mistake everywhere. Bet smaller on the turn. Okay. Very bad hand. I'm just going to fold it. It's close between betting and checking, I think, when a jack gives you a gut shot. Now, of course, we check the river. So they were betting small on the turn. I guess just to nudge your equity a bit. Now he can keep calling. And again, it's similar to before. He has almost no flush draws, and we saw that they were betting kind of big in a similar situation. So let's go 5. No. What is this? How is it not 5? What did they want to do on the river? Bet 3. Okay, that's not that bad. And what was the mistake on the flop? Oh, they wanted me to raise. Okay, good raising hand, I guess. Let's see what range raises. Let's make you guys see it a bit better. Raising range on the flop. Basically play almost only a raise strategy on this board, which is very interesting. I remind you the board was queen, queen, 4. So we have tons of queen X. And we raise all of our queen X and some of our 10x. And it's very interesting. Next hand. guess ace 10-3 I could have gone very, very big. We'll try it again after. Let's go overbet. Nice. Correct. So should have gone overbet on the flop as well. No, they wanted pot on the flop. Okay, next hand. We're going to try to get to 50 hands and then stop the video. If you're enjoying this, you can comment, and you can also comment with every drill that you want me to make a video for. I'll do that in the future. That was a blunder call. Guess it's just a fold. Yeah. I guess you gotta check. I don't see any hand that calls you now for value. So 10 has to go for a natural check on the turn. It's not like 9s to 7s can call. Guess they check again. What? They actually thought I could bet again on the turn. Interesting, but the EV is very close. Bets pot. Still, I think you got to call with the 10. Remember, it's similar to the hand we had a few hands before when I said ace 10 X board. It can go as a very big size. Here, I think it's a check fold now when the king hits the river. He has many king X hands after he pot bets and then checks. So, yeah, I think we got to fold. Nice. Almost perfect. They wanted a fold on the flop for a pot size bet, but sometimes you call. You got to call 35% of the time, so made an okay move. Here, even though we smash it and hit the board really hard, I don't think there are big sizes, so we still bet small. They mix between betting small and betting big. Okay. 10 more hands. Once again, I guess it's a mix. Wow. They want it even bigger. Even though it's just 25 big blinds effective. This might be different when it's not GPV, when it's ICM spots. Jack 9. Can I call this once to this small of a size? I guess so. I guess I can't. My god, it's all a huge blunder there. I don't even know what this means. What does this mean? So you made it something that nobody ever does because everyone folds. Then there's no solution after. Okay, queen 4 is always bet. Very big raise to relative to the how much you have left, but I think you still got a call with the backdoor and the ace. Nice. And now I think it's just an all-in. Once he gives up, he's very heavily has 4x, I think. So we go all in. Ooh, and he folded. What size did you want me to do? 4.2. Damn. 8-7. So backdoor, straight, and flushes go for a raise in those spots. It's interesting if this is a lead. I guess not. Board pairing cards, second pair for sure is very good leading. 5 more hands. Deuce, always a bet. No. What is that? No, queen on the river. Is it a raise? Is it a raise? I think it's a raise. No. So many mistakes today. What did they want on the river? Oh, they wanted me to go all in. Okay, so it is a raise. I'm fine with that. But what did I want on the flop? Bit 1.9. They wanted to bet smaller. Okay. I don't mind that mistake. That's fine. Ooh, we have a boat now. I don't think it's a lead. Hard spot if he bets. I don't think we can fold boats. 29% of the time call, I guess the rest fold. Yeah. Okay. 3 more hands. 2 more hands. What is this? Oh no. Thought I gotta fold it. Now I gotta fold it. Thought this hand has give ups. Maybe 10-8. Maybe it does have give ups, but 10-8 isn't one of them. Ooh. It's similar to the 7-8 before that chose to bluff, so I'm gonna choose to bluff here. Okay. Another queen comes, it doesn't open, it's a check fold, I think. I don't think I can continue. I was kind of sure you should raise the flop. Okay, so it's a mix between calling and a lot of raise sizes. But the best raise size is a bit bigger than what I made. Okay, let's see the last hand of the day. I guess you can bet smaller ace, 3-3, and fold. Yeah, I bet even smaller. Okay, and let's just see the 10-8 hand and see. I was very surprised with the 10-8 hand that 10-8 off wasn't a check on the flop, so let's see what's the strategy on the flop. A lot of betting. 10-8 off. Pure bet. Wow. 30% check flop. Okay. Okay. Hope you enjoyed this, guys. And let me know in the comments if you have any questions about GTO Wizard. Please like and subscribe. Yalla, have a good day.